And also what I wanted to ask is, do you put these projects on GitHub, like for app development, or do you
Yeah.
have to put them somewhere else?
Mm-hmm.
Because
No.
one problem I noticed with GitHub is that you have, it's different with large files, right? You need large file
It
storage
is.
for some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If they exceed, I think 100 megabyte is, I think, the threshold.
Yeah. Yeah. So with Unity, GitHub now or it has had for a long time a Unity git ignore file. So when you create the repository, create it with a git ignore and choose Unity. They have a default one, and anyone that doesn't know what that is, it basically is how the project is configured, and it ignores certain files that are automatically built anyway on your computer when you load up the project. So you use a Unity git ignore, and most things, like I have a bunch of small stuff when I was starting out in Unity, and I didn't have to use large file size or large files on GitHub until much later. It's usually the art assets, quite honestly, that make the memory go up that much. So especially with beginning stuff, if you're using they're called primitive objects, but if you're using the default objects in Unity, which are totally fine for these kinds of things, I don't think you'll really need the large file. Like that shouldn't stop you. Like I don't think you'll need the large file stuff.
Yeah, large file is actually 100 megabyte per file. So as far as I know, so if you don't have any zone files or stuff like that, that is that big, then you can actually get along without a large file storage. But even then, it's not a big deal. For example, if you use the GitHub desktop client, then it will set up everything for you automatically. You don't even have to
Yes.
set this up yourself. And it also gives you the git ignore file you mentioned for Unity. This is also set for you automatically. You just have to select it.
Yeah, I love the GitHub desktop app. It's so much nicer than how the terminal used to be.